Hello everyone, I'm your host Dojo here, and today we're playing This is the Police. This man right here, he is the police. It's all we got, so it's what we got to work with today. I felt like playing this game because I felt like it, so without further ado, let's get going. I did start to test the audio quality because we were having a few issues earlier, so we should be all good to go now, and we will get going. I haven't really played much into this, so... Goldenberg, Mayor Rogers, sex maniac? City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Mark War II has been shown in Freeburg today, the day before the worldwide premiere, by the mayor's personal request. Oh boy, let's go to work. Come on, you can do it. Alright. Alright, it only took us a few cranks, but we got this. My car has the same issue. I feel for this dude already.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
Same.
Yesterday I turned 60.
Not same.
But I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say.
They're
sound
afraid
smart.
Of
press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Alright. What blank faces?
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Alright, I'm liking our characters so far. I'm also digging the comic book format. Like, even though they don't, seem to have faces, it's all kind of blocky.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
One can only hope, right? Alrighty, so guess I'm the police chief or something like that. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced his resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? People, calm down a little bit. We're one question at a time, please. I'd assume the mayor would have discussed it with me. The Mayor Rogers told me it was... Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running for Freeburg PD. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. Do you already know the name of your successor? Well, the cutscene didn't really tell me, so... no, I have no idea. Of course not. I don't even think the mayor's office knows who it is either. Fair play? After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If mayor offered him a position, would that change his mind? Dude, I don't know, maybe. Sounds possible if he thinks the new office can help him serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Oh, we are? What? Do you have anything to say about this? Dude, no comment. Usually I prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation, I gotta say, no comment. Who just laughed at me? Are you in the back there, you laughing at me? You? You better not be laughing. You can come over here and do this interview yourself. Or this report, whatever this is. Press conference, thank you. Thank you. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? No, I... Possibly? How should I know? You better ask him. Thank you for all your questions today, except for you. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You laughed at me. You can go straight to hell.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as always.
usual.
Oh.
How did the press conference
All right.
go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Oh, man. Guess we don't like this... Our Kendrick, our deputy, by the sounds of it. Alrighty. Pills here. You're welcome for that outdated joke. I could smoke in here because it's my office and I'm a badass like that.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be.
Do tell.
Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
Huh.
White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark.
He doesn't have a smile. He
Mayor
doesn't have a
Rogers
face.
enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology.
You could use some
He
color,
never
I think.
shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
I like this dude so far.
I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon
How
you
you
won't be
did.
able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
Take that.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people.
Okay.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Well, this dude, I already hate it. Oh, my map!
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
But it sounds like we already have problems together, buddy.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell
What
me,
a name,
call
Troy
him.
Starr.
But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Oh. I guess a busy man. I guess.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
Dave.
sure.
Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Oh, damn. Our man Jack gives no fucks at all. Oh my god. Calling someone just to tell them to go fuck themselves. That's a feat. Head of culture department owns villa in Italy. Civil servant wages won't be raised this year. Yes. People want a fresh look from the next police chief. What's wrong with my look? It's fresh. I'm hip. I just said we were hip and you can't even start your car. Oh god, we got a lot of work to do.
Cops don't use
it's
the
okay,
police
we got
station
this.
cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse.
I
The
see.
main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Reminds me of work.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Oh, having a bit of a mic issue, so one moment. I apologize about that. We had a bit of a technical difficulty, but we are back. If you wanted about 30 seconds of this sick tutorial-looking screen, you got it. You're welcome. I did that just for you fans. Alrighty. Tutorial. Would you like to receive tips on how the game works? Show me what you got, or I'm a 6-year-old police chief with months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Just show me what you got for now. Freeburg PD organizes the upcoming work assignments into shifts today and tomorrow. Every shift, officer responds to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You may freely move employees between shifts. Okay. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure above 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls too short of this mark is not entirely reliable. Whose professionalism is considerably higher and the average safe bet in a pinch. An individual level's professionalism may rise or fall over the course of their career. Energy shows how tired policemen are. The less energy of people you have, the less reliable their work. And a policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose point of energy after each day of work and restore one after each day of rest. Okay. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy. Some will end up with a reason they can't think of to take the day off, while others drink too much. You can only guess these things, but you'll be able to draw your own conclusions about the behavior of your employees. Sounds simple enough. So, who do we got on my roster today? Because, you know, it's important. Kochi, Yancey, Purdy, Subaki, Arsenal, Austin, Price, Mole, D. Brito, and Armstrong. Armstrong? Dude, are we talking like, do you know a dude named Alex? Jokes. Shit joke, but it's a joke. Alright. So what do we got going on today? Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to a crime scene before time expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. For the police station will no longer take your officers travel back once, so no longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. Wow. Is it even calculating that in? That's some heavy stuff. Alrighty, well, I guess let's see what we got. Ooh, our first call. This is good. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units are allowed to go to the call. The more units you can send, the more seriously alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by one officer. One officer, you say, huh? Alright. The number of SWATs is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene, the presence of weapons, and so on, all of this you can tell how seriously the case should be taken. A mission might look simple at a glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder, or a serious call can turn out to be a false alarm. Joy. Alright. Hit and run. A married couple exited the convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot run back over a homeless man who was digging through a trash can. Driver jumped out to help, but once he saw it was hit that he hit a bump, he got back to the van and drove away quickly. Yuck. I think we'll send Purdy and Tsubaki. Go deal with this. Whoop whoop. This is the police. Whoop whoop. Dude, can we just like dig this music for a second? All right. We don't have time for this. The manager reports showing a Citizen Kane. A drunk man attempted to force his way into a theater carrying a snowboard with the word Rosebud. When he's denied entry, violently attacked the cashier. Ooh, a fight, huh? We'll send Yancey and Arsenal. Go get him. My strategy here is to send like a good officer with an okay officer down the line. That way, it's kind of balanced, and I'm never sending like my two best guys there. Oh, Jesus! Can we calm down, Vane, please? When everything goes well, the police will capture criminals and nobody dies. But it's true, sometimes criminals manage to escape. Just to try to avoid dead cops and civilians. Dead cops will hurt your officer, and dead civilians bother the mayor more than the living ones. Okay. Officer caught. Officers unharmed. We in there. Good job, police. My dudes. Alrighty. Things are coming up Millhouse. What happened to my tunes? Can we get some sick jazz going in? Fight. Yancey and Arsenal. Officer Cart. Officers unharmed. We in there. Dude. First day on the job. How can I retire? Armed robbery. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbing a video store made off with a whole collection of adult movies. They're going to flood the car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plates. They own the Janet Brown, who lives under the suburbs. Ooh, I kind of want to send my better officers, but they're all on duty. So I guess Kokichi and you could take Austin. Price is not the best. Sorry, you're not reliable. Ooh, I got Purdy and Tsubaki back. Good. A fight. Brother and sister clash at each other over deceased father's will. According to their lawyers, we don't have to separate them. Our security guards off duty tonight. I guess, Purdy, can you handle this one by yourself? I want to keep Tsubaki back just in case. Alright, Purdy, go handle it. I should have sent Pierce just for backup, even though I don't. Pierce is only 5, like, Austin's like leagues above Percy, and oh my god. Alright, what do we got? In the ghetto, huh? A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician and then run away with his guitar and money. Tsubaki, Asano, go get him. Go handle this goon. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother. Direct orders. I can actually order people around. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask how to handle the situation. Try to deal with it, whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Oh boy. The vehicle in question is parked outside the Brown residence. The sound of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. You gotta do this logically, but we'll see what all the options are. Sneak through the house and open a window? Yeah, that sounds smart. Knock on the door and say, open up. This is the police! Or turn on the siren loudspeaker and say the house is surrounded. Why I would actually do this one, I think this one sounds a lot funnier. So we're gonna say the house is surrounded, because how often do you think cops get to actually do this? I think they'd want to do this at least once. Oh, damn. Kochi and Austin. Good work today. Seems like my maneuvers are paying off. A fight. Percy. Offender escaped, also unharmed. I'm glad you're unharmed, but dude, come on. I should have sent Price. Just give you a little bit of backup. Alrighty, what else we got going on today? What are my officers doing? So far, this game, I love the comic style, and like, this is how it is. Assault. Tsubaki and Assault also escaped. Dude, we had such a strong start in the day. What are you doing? Oh my god. Alright, here's what it is. Oh. I guess we'll end the day. If you think you need a couple extra hands, well, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime, but They're working flat out. They become much more exhausted, and someone's bound to make a mistake. I don't know if we necessarily need overtime. What do we got on shift A? Okay, so... Okay, so shift A definitely has, like, a better officer. He's, like, way better. And the rest are, like, these two are kind of okay, and the rest are subpar. Well, I think shift B definitely has a, like, more even lineup between the two, minus you, because you... Who do we got on shift A? Let's go meet our crew. Staval, Vondal, Robbins, Somni, Grant, Butch, Butch Jr., Roy, Beasley, Moiser. Moser? I don't know, dude. You got some cool name. Let's end the day and go home.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it.
I feel that.
Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all.
And the gut he's
Internal
growing.
Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else.
Wow.
Probably sounds crazy,
that's heavy.
but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Truth. Absolute truth right there.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business. So you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation.
Are you saying I owe someone a favor?
How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. I figured I'd try something different.
Seems legit.
$500,000 in 180
Seems legit.
days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Who?
Sand.
Who's this Sand fella?
Christopher G. Sand.
Oh, gonna tell us now.
Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies.
So he's a
Hardly
mob boss?
needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty.
I see.
People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
This dude sounds hardcore.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Dude, you don't mix mafias together. I mean, the police and the mafia together. No, we're not doing that. We're not even gonna touch that, dude. Absolutely not. Let's see. Goldenberg. Francis Kendrick announced his retirement date. Construction of the Cinema Museum postponed again. The fact. Legendary singer Giordano Crisapo comes to Freeburg. Alrighty. Well then. I think this is where we're going to end this episode of This is the Police. This game's pretty cool so far. I love the art style of it, and I think it's going to be fun to make all these decisions and see how I balance my officers in the future, because Lord knows I'm going to get absolutely muddled when I have to send an experienced officer and I only have like Price and Roy, the two lowest officers in my units, to work with. So thank you all so much for watching, and until next time,